fun day. I'm Michelle Charlesworth.
Oh, wow. I've taken that tram one time.
And as a tourist.
As a tourist? You're the problem, it's you.
I'm the problem. Yeah. You're the problem, it's you. Exactly.
But I can see why they flock to it.
Yes,
right?
yeah, absolutely. It's pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah.
It is way cool.
And I think it's always suggested on social media as one of those affordable tourist ways to see the city. But I didn't think about the poor people that are just trying to get home.
They don't want it.
Want to go home.
Yeah.
There wasn't a line when I was there.
You have a lot to see.
Yeah, the line
I know. What the heck?
Yeah, line
we've
is
got a
behind
couple
you.
of cars that went into buildings. It's the strangest thing. It's not normal. Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Well,
Y'all don't get old.
Look at us
In the last few
Geminis.
days. I know.
Should we talk about the weather? I'd like to avoid it. If you want to keep talking about birthdays, no, it's like
No.
Okay. Today's not ideal. Now, it's not a washout, but this morning is starting damp and drizzly. A little bit of light rain in parts of the area with some patchy fog. The rain chance kind of hangs out today, but I don't think it's necessarily all day. Maybe you'll get caught in one shower here or there, but nothing all that widespread or consistent. 63 degrees right now, cloudy, and it is quite humid out there, and that's leading to the potential for some visibility issues. It's something I'm watching closely. Just dropping to 9 miles from 10 for Central Park, but checking out Central and South Jersey, this is where I'll be watching a little closer today as that patchy fog starts to form. A few spot showers in parts of, looks like Hunterdon County, Warren County. Those showers are moving through right now, but I want to focus on the showers to our north, our northern neighborhoods, mainly north of I-84. I've seen the most rain this morning. That rain chance sticks with us today, but it's not widespread or consistent, so I'd recommend an umbrella, but a lot of us might not even really need it. What you will count on for the majority of the day is cloudy and cool conditions. The cloud cover hangs out, a few spot showers. The patchy fog gets better as we move toward mid-morning, and temperatures that just don't move much. Our highs today are about 10 degrees below normal and almost 10 degrees cooler than yesterday, so maybe the jacket to go with the umbrella as you head out the door. Tomorrow is a stormier start. The first half of our Tuesday, we see scattered showers and thunderstorms that can produce heavy enough rain to produce some flooding by tomorrow late morning, early afternoon. But behind that, drier air, which means the cloud cover clears out as our temperatures warm into the second half of the week. So summer making a comeback in no time, Heather.
All right, good to hear. Glen Cove Road both ways between Seacliff Avenue and Chadwick Street. This is a crash that involved a car that hit a pole. We're also hearing that the car may have gone into a building as well, but those are unconfirmed reports. But just avoid that area if you can. Then Austin Boulevard South near Long Beach Boulevard. This is a car that went into a building, but that has been cleared. That was in Island Park. This is how the LIE is looking. LIE, no major issues to report. Traffic, the headlights coming at you, that's going towards the city. Alternate side of the street. Parking rules are in effect. Back to you guys at the desk.
All right. Thank you so much.
Cloudy and cooler in general as we start the work week with a damp and drizzly morning. Our temperatures right now generally upper 50s, low 60s, but they don't move much. Our highs hold in the mid to upper 60s today, about 10 degrees below normal. And as the sun starts to creep up, we're not seeing a ton of it. Patchy fog, a problem especially in South and Central Jersey, but we're also watching a few showers. The rain today is not widespread or consistent. It is not a washout, but I'd recommend an umbrella. Keep one close by, just with the potential for these spot showers and continue to move through. We're seeing that near Bridgewater this morning, seeing it near Mansfield. Looks like Monroe getting a couple sprinkles and up near Liberty, and Rockland some rain as well. So we will see these scattered showers off and on throughout the day, with steadier rain expected as we move into tomorrow morning. It's a stormy start to our Tuesday, where today is just a little damp and drizzly. It is quite a bit cooler than average today, though. 10 below normal, almost 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. We fix that as we dry out the forecast pattern moving into the middle of the week. By Wednesday, back to sunny skies and the highs in the mid 80s. By Thursday, upper 80s. So summer does make a comeback this week, but today feeling very spring-like out there with the below average temperatures and cloudy conditions. I'll time out the rain chance on Futurecast coming up, but I've got to get you a check of the morning commute. How's it looking, Heather?
We're going to start in New Jersey, Danny, where we do have an accident. It's on Route 1 north of Woodbridge Avenue. New Jersey Transit trains, Metro North, Long Island Railroad, they're all running on or close to schedule. Then Glen Cove Road both ways between Seacliff Avenue and Chadwick Street. We still have this crash involving a car into a pole. We're also hearing that a building may have been involved in that as well. That car may have struck a building. Southern State Parkway westbound ramp to Corona Avenue closed. That's ongoing construction. Alternate side of the street. Parking rules are in effect. Michelle and Charlene, back to you.
All right. Thank you both.
But we know what it is now, so thank you for explaining.
Yeah, right?
And we are...
You get it, right?
Happy Monday. Have you ever just forgotten that you were on TV for a second? Because
Every day.
Totally I was like, no, you're good.
That happens all the time on these hours.
You're killing it.
All the
And then I was
time.
like, oh,
Listen, she takes this seriously, not herself, so that's good. Right. It's great.
AC's getting a little bit of a break today,
Best.
but by Thursday, 88
Crank it.
degrees the high
we're
again.
cranking it back
Is it
up.
going to stay
I like
humid?
that. We'll bring it on.
So we get a little reprieve from
Okay.
the humidity
All right.
Wednesday, but it does creep back in by Thursday. And today, I mean, woof, because you can see the moisture in the air in the form of patchy fog and low cloud cover. So it is sticky, it's damp, it's drizzly out there, 63 degrees right now, a cloudy sky to start this Monday morning. Let's start with temperatures north of New York City. Our northern neighborhoods in the upper 50s, low 60s. At 58 in Montgomery, Nyack at 61, Danbury also at 61, 59 for Cold Spring and Fairview, Katona at 60 degrees. On Long Island, 61 for Islip and Montauk. It looks like 62 in Wrightstown this morning, 64 for Newark. Fog isn't a huge deal yet. It's something I'll watch really closely and let you know if it becomes an issue. But Central and South Jersey definitely hazy out there with low cloud cover, and visibility isn't perfect for the rest of the tri-state, but not quite to the point where it's slowing you down significantly. And our highs today just in the mid to upper 60s. So the big weather story today, cloudy and cooler conditions. The cloud cover sticks around and our highs are about 10 degrees below normal. We're almost 10 cooler than yesterday. So you'll notice that difference with temps capped just in the low to mid 60s for a lot of the northern neighborhoods. It looks like 62 today, the high in Thompson, 63 in Olive, Dover, Beekman at 66, Cortland 66 today as well, Lewisboro just 63. So these temps are not normal for this time of year. We are running well below the seasonal average by 10 plus degrees depending on where you live. We also have the shower component. It's not a washout, but a few sprinkles in our northern neighborhoods this morning, and the chance for that continues off and on throughout the day. I'm watching these few light showers starting to move through North Jersey as well. A couple raindrops here or there. And then moving into tomorrow morning, that's when a more significant and widespread rain chance moves through. So for most of your Monday, it's mostly cloudy. It's cool, highs in the 60s with a few showers here or there. Again, it's not widespread, consistent, heavy rain. It's not plan-ruining rain, but it does contribute to an overall damp and drizzly feel. Second half of your Monday is mostly dry, but the cloud cover will stick around. Overnight into tomorrow morning, we could have a few showers. And then by about the morning commute tomorrow, our western neighborhoods are starting to see the rain. It's a broken line of scattered showers and thunderstorms associated with a front that looks like it moves through New York City by mid-morning, and then we clear this east of us by midday. So the first half of our Tuesday is stormy with heavy enough rain at times to produce some ponding on roadways, some localized flooding. But then that front clears out. In the second half of our Tuesday, the cloud cover clears out. This is when that less humid air we were just talking about starts to filter in. So by Wednesday, we're back to sunny skies and lower humidity, and that's when our temperatures really take off as well. By Thursday, we're back to the upper 80s. So today, cloudy and cooler. You see those shower chances just kind of sticking around. Highs today well below the seasonal average. Take the umbrella with you, but don't expect a washout. Tonight, few showers as the cloud cover continues, and then a stormy start to the day Tuesday. But by lunchtime, we're clearing out that rain chance tomorrow. We're drying out, and that lets us enjoy some sunshine as we head into the middle of the week. We're pumping back in some humidity by Thursday with that high of 88, and then a spot storm chance does return to the forecast as we move into the coming weekend. But it is nice to see, Heather, that summertime makes a comeback on a 7-day, because today's feeling very spring-like.
I was like, oh, is there a big football game going on?
I'm loving this.
Yay!
Look at this. I don't think I was supposed to give you a high five, but I don't know. I like the moment.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's the Dani Beckstrom way. Route 9A North, right near North State Road. That's where we do have construction, so all lanes are closed down through that spot. We're also looking at the Mario Cuomo Tappan Zee Bridge. So you can see the bridge is doing just fine, but after listening to Danny's forecast, you can see how those skies are looking at this point. So traffic coming towards us, that is heading into Rockland, into Westchester County. Then you have the George Washington Bridge doing fine. No major issues getting into both the upper and the lower levels, so it looks like we're doing okay there. We have alternate side of the street parking rules in effect, and we'll be back right after the break.
41 now on our Monday morning. As you head out the door, you'll notice damp and drizzly conditions. I know that doesn't sound great, but it's also not a washout. Our temperatures are another big weather story today as our highs hold about 10 degrees below the seasonal average, not moving much from where we're starting the day. So it's not uncomfortably chilly out there this morning, but this is kind of what we get throughout the day. So you might want to grab a light jacket as you head out as well. 63 in the park, 61 in Islip and Morristown, 62 in Bridgeport this morning. Sunrise at 5:24. So the sun is up and we are seeing none of it, at least not this morning, and mostly cloudy conditions do stick with us today. We're also looking at the potential for a few showers. It's contributing to that damp feel, so it's not just the patchy fog and low cloud cover, but a little light rain in parts of the area. It's not anything widespread. You see very spotty, but in North Jersey, some light rain, and in our northern neighborhoods in northern Sullivan, Ulster, and Dutchess, some light rain as well. In general, spot shower chances continue today, as the cloudy conditions do as well. Our highs just in the mid to upper 60s, so we are running cool. As we move into tomorrow, that's when a better chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms move through, favoring the first half of Tuesday. But we clear out that front. We get the sunshine back by the middle of the week, and from there, temperatures really take off. So if you miss the summer-like heat, just wait a couple of days. I'll have the full forecast for you coming up. But Heather, how's the commute shaping up?
Well, Broadway having a moment, right?
You get a car. Imagine being able to tell Oprah she gets a car. Iconic.
What candies did she have in there?
Junior mints.
Thank you, 100%.
Right away. I could go for one of those right now.
I know.
Man,
So
oh
funny.
man. So,
good.
okay, it's Monday. Mondays are tough, but at least today isn't going to be a washout.
It's not a washout. And honestly, I think the forecast is just embodying what a Monday is to me.
Which is not Junior Mints.
I'm so glad you asked. Let me show you what it is.
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
It's
Keep it
not ideal, but
Yeah.
but it's also not ideal. So it's actually 3 degrees. It's not a washout. We have that going for us. Just some light sprinkles out there. It's a damp feel this morning with temperatures that aren't too bad. The catch here is that they don't move much. Our highs today come in 10 degrees below normal, just in the mid to upper 60s. We're starting in the low 60s down the shore. Sayreville and Point Pleasant each at 61. Wrightstown this morning at 62 degrees. On Long Island, 61 in Islip. Coastal Connecticut, Bridgeport at 62, White Plains at 60, Andover at 61. Not an uncomfortably chilly morning, but it is gray, and you're feeling that drizzle and that dampness in the air. You can see the moisture in the air just with this low cloud cover and patchy fog. At this point, I don't think it's slowing you down, but it is noticeable, especially in Toms River at 1.5 miles of visibility. Our highs today just in the mid to upper 60s. So as I mentioned, this is 10 below normal, 5 to 8 degrees cooler than yesterday, and it feels a little more like spring rather than summer. Well, technically it is still spring, but you know what I mean. Temperatures down the shore today capped in the mid to upper 60s, so it does feel cool. So I'd recommend a light jacket to go along with the umbrella as you head out the door. Not that the umbrella is a necessary part of today, but a lot like what we're seeing right now, just some few light sprinkles are starting to pop up. Where we've seen the steadiest stuff this morning is actually our northern neighborhoods, which it actually looks like it's moving on in Sullivan County, Woodland in Ulster County getting some rain right now, so the higher elevation still seeing some showers. And in general, this unsettled feel is going to continue today, but the rain that we expect is not widespread or consistent. So it's hit or miss. It's some few light showers. It's not plan ruining rain. It's just there. Otherwise, cloudy and cooler, and that's what we stick with for the majority of your Monday. By late afternoon, early evening, it looks like we can dry out the radar as we wait for the next round. A cold front moves through as we head overnight into tomorrow morning. That brings with it a broken line of scattered showers and thunderstorms. So overnight, a few spot showers are possible, but most of this arrives by mid-morning tomorrow. And then we do see that line of scattered thunderstorms move through with some heavy enough rain to prompt some localized flooding. But I think the morning rush is done by the time this line moves through, most of it by about 9, 10 o'clock, and it looks like passing through the city by 10 or 11 a.m. By midday, it's east of us, and we're drying out for the second half of Tuesday. Not necessarily cooler, but drier air moves in behind the front, and that clears the cloud cover by Tuesday evening and brings us back a whole lot of sunshine to go with less humid conditions by Wednesday as our temperatures begin to warm. So I know it's not an ideal day today with the cooler, cloudy conditions and the damp feel with those scattered rain chances. But after tomorrow's stormy start, things do look a whole lot better moving into the middle of the week. 68, the forecast high today in New York City, well below the seasonal average. Tonight's lows are in the 50s and 60s with a few spot showers. Then a stormy start to our Tuesday. It's the first half of the day that we see those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And by late afternoon, early evening tomorrow, the cloud cover even starts to clear out. That means sunny skies and less humid conditions for Wednesday as we really warm up. Mid-70s for tomorrow, big jump from today. Mid-80s by Wednesday. And then by Thursday, it's back to the beach, upper 80s, a little more humid. So we're back to the summer-like feel in no time, Heather.
And that's a pretty big jump, it seems, just to go from that to that.
Well, and to go from the heat that we saw last week to below average temperatures today.
Very true.
Wish we could make up our mind, but we
It
get
did
back.
feel like fall when I walked outside.
It does, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not going to last very long. Let's talk about this, which we're hoping this is not going to last very long. This is an accident, Verrazano Bridge, and that's going into Staten Island. So do keep that in mind if you do commute commute via the Verrazano Bridge. Then we have this accident. This is the Cross Bronx Expressway going east right near Sheridan Boulevard. So traffic is starting to pick up as you take the Cross Bronx Expressway. So pack your patience, give yourself some extra time. George Washington Bridge, you can see we really are starting to pick up delays now. That's the lower level. This is the approach from the upper level. So some heavy traffic going on there. We do have alternate side of the street parking rules in effect for today, and we'll be back with more traffic news and weather after the break.